Yeah, first of all, thank you, media fraternity, for the time that you are given for the concerns of the people of Dimapur. So we are here together with all our DUCCF office bearers and executive of the 23 wards of urban Dimapur. So we would like to brief you about the meeting that has taken place today. So I give time to our media. If there's any questions that you can ask, we'll reply on those questions. Okay. First, today we discussed in depth regarding the issue was there regarding Midland Colony. See, Midland Colony consists of a formation of 3 wards. Ward number 9, I think ward number 16 and 17. 14 also. 14. So there are multiple wards regarding Midland Colony. And there was an issue regarding, came out in the paper regarding the GMS and a health center that was supposed to be established there at GMS premises. We understand that whatever took place in the social media regarding Midland Colony Council, which is the utmost concern for DUCCF. Why? Because DUCCF is an apex body of all the colony council that is under 23 wards. That consists of 97 colonies. So here we have discussed, we have got our Midland Colony Chairman with us also. So on this issue, we would like to give a clarification from the office of the DUCCF with our executive members that any organization has rights to voice, but should be consulted with the respective organization before taking any decisions. So that is why it's difficult for Midland Colony Council right now. Why? Because there is already a dispute among them, which everybody knows, and we will not name, but then we are hoping that DUCCF, being the apex body, we try to solve, bring back unity, and bring back peace among the council itself. So now there are some few things that we would like to also share. We have given this concern matter to our Vice President.
No, you just continue this.
Yeah. But then I'll just supplement to it, since I'm saying about this issue. See, Midland Colony Council, whatever internal issues they have, it's on Midland Colony Council to solve it. But if a council has a difficulty among themselves, then DUCCF will intervene and is intervening so that there will be peace among themselves. So now we have had a meeting with the Midland Colony Council, and they have agreed that they will have a general meeting, and they will solve the issues as soon as possible by December. So that we wanted to let the Midland Colony Council leaders, elders, residents to know that they should do it peacefully and according to the norms of the Colony Council that the DUCCF has resolved and given it to them. So that is one agenda that we have discussed today. The main agenda here, today's discussion is, there are lots, so we'd like to stress upon RSF. It's called the Residential Sanitation Fund. Fees, okay. So on RSF, we had a meeting with our DMC councillors, with the CEO of DMC, with the GBs together. And we have, today's meeting, we have discussed that we agree to the text, but what we have discussed is that the DMC councillors has told us that around 14 to 15 lakhs goes only for fuel expenditures for the tractors and dumpers of collection of the sanitation. So that is up to the department to look into it. That has nothing to do with the DUCCF or the GBs. But our concern is the collection of the RSF. Our members here, we have decided that we'll go for further consultation, and only after that we will consult our members in depth properly, because our executive members will have to consult with all the colony chairmen and colony councils. Then we will be able to understand whether the RSF fee is suitable or not. That is what we have decided. And the other agenda was regarding the road from Dilai Junction to Tragapan Junction. So the road has been kept pending for quite some time, in which we know because of this festive season, it has just started within a few days back. It was supposed to be completed on the month of December last year, 2023, as according to the meeting that was held at DC's office, DC's conference hall. DUCCF was being a part there. Then we had some urban areas leaders also, especially Midland village council was there. And through negotiation, this work started, but it stopped. Now they have started. DUCCF is very thankful and grateful to the 21 colony council, which from that stretch goes to the Hotel Tragapan. So we give our acknowledgement and appreciation to the 21 council. They have really pressured the department, might as well as the administration, to start with the work. So we are keeping in constant touch regarding this matter, and we hope that the contractor will do this construction in the required time frame. I'll just go ahead. And the third agenda that we are having is regarding, we have decided that we will give an RTI to the DMC department. We will also submit an RTI for urban department and an RTI for the multidisciplinary state stadium. So the 3 RTIs will be filed from the office of the DUCCF. So those were done because of the concern that we have. Discussions were done on
regarding the NLTP.
Lastly, I would like to state about the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act. This is a story that's been going on for quite some time, and DUCCF was given full endorsement from the Naga Council and the civil societies back in 2023. We have submitted a representation to the government on joint efforts with all the CSOs of Dimapur, and there was a cabinet meeting. All of us we know, but there was no decision taken. As we all know that this NLTP issue is nothing personal to any one of us. It was just given responsibility to the DUCCF to do the research. Since as colony chairmen, as colony leaders and elders, we know what is going on with this NLTP issue for the district of Dimapur under the urban area. So we did our researches, and conclusively we submitted the representation with all facts and figures to our government. So till today, there is no positive outcome even after the cabinet meeting. Whether we are, as citizens, we would like to question our government also, whether they are willing to lift the NLTP or not lift. They should give a concrete answer to it, and to let the citizens know that if they are banning NLTP, if they are, the act is to be taken place, then they should strictly follow it. If not, then the DUCC have already given its representation with all the CSOs of Dimapur that it should be lifted. So on NLTP issue, we appeal to the government the gentle reminder that to look into the matter, because we know our festive season is going to start from December 1 and so on. And there is going to be a partial lifting very soon, that we all know. Whether partial lifting or not, last year we came to know that there was I think, initial partial lifting. So likewise, they should make a decision of this NLTP issue. So these are the things that we have discussed. And lastly, I would like to say that the DUCCF stands with the all Kohima Municipal Ward Panchayat and all Ward Union Mokochung Town regarding their press release that they have given against the cabinet decision on 11th of July 2024 regarding the issue of self-style ward chairmen and GBs who are self-style working as councillors. I don't think any GB or chairman is working as councillors. So we are against that cabinet decision that has taken place on 11th of July 2024. We believe that chairmen and GBs coexist together with our government. And we have never taken advantage. We have voiced. And whatever the government directs us, we work together. So now we know whatever is happening right now as the decision has taken place, but we are against this decision and we stand in solidarity with the two unions of Kohima and Mokochung. So that is those issues that has been discussed for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
If any one of you want to play for this, please.
Regarding the Midland
Yes.
also, I just want to know whether the DUCCF is supporting the Midland Council or the stand of the DNSU in removing the dispensary. Even the advisor, Yomi, is also voiced out, and then I believe has informed the Midland Council to remove, and the department to remove the primary health center from the premises of the school.
Okay.
And also, as per the sources, the Midland, the school where it's established was not given by the colony council, but by an individual person to the state government. So, where is the DUCCF in this? Are you in support with the council or with the stand for the removal of the dispensary?
See, like I said earlier, as we have discussed this matter with our Midland Colony Council, this internal issue of theirs, it's them to solve with the concerned department. Okay, we will not involve in these issues. But our concern is about their colony because of these matters. Their colony has broken into two. So our concern is we don't want their colony to be divided into two. So these are the concern matters that we are trying to solve for the Midland Colony Council. The rest into this issue regarding GMS and the health primary center which is there, regarding that we will not comment on it because that belongs to their issue.
Sir, that is the question though.
Yes.
Answer the issue, sir. Ito primary health center ekta GMS ne set up kurabra. Ito chamila hola kina. Ita Midland Council ni kita hoshi balo. Apni kya really good issue. कि Midland Council majority internally solve करने Boleh takkan maju di council cerita ulai lusa. To itu to DUCCF usi kena intervene pada settle kurang jadi palmo hai.
Thank you for the question. This is exactly what we are trying right now. Because there is divided, we want peace, unity and tranquility to be among the DUCC perimeter. So we are already on the process. Our chairman is with us, Midland Colony. So we will make sure that whatever decision from the office and the executive, that the Midland Colony Council also, they have agreed to go according to whatever decision we have given. In fact, we have given some few points to the leaders of Midland Colony. We have already resolved and we have given them. One is that any colony council under urban, there is some few patterns that we would like to say. We cannot, any individual or groups cannot call a general meeting. It goes under some procedure. The office bearers and the executive, they have a meeting and they decide whether there will be a general meeting or not. So that according to that, whatever they have this audit or they have this transaction to be done, that is done after that meeting is concluded. But in this issue, because of these internal issues, they have a division among them. So that we discuss in depth and we make sure that these things will be resolved as soon as possible.
But sir, as a apex body, DUCCF, do you agree that itu primary health center ekta itu school de attached thakado? Olo ঠিক নহয় কি বাচ্চাখান স্কুল বি লৈ আছে তাতে dispensary ekta health center লাগাই না বাচ্চাখান কি itu বিমার খান বি লাগিব পারে dispensary de তো itu health center তো আপনার সাইশে একটা সাইড attached thakado বি ঠিক নহয় না তো DUCCF পারবে কি হয়?
Yeah, okay, on this question, I have earlier said that is under the prerogative of the Midland Colony Council to discuss with the department, okay? So on that I will not further comment more. Why? Because I already said that reply on that question.
Now sir, you have clearly stated that American DMC, urban development or multidisciplinary sports complex related to RTI lagabu kaise. That's very clear. But DMC or urban government, sir, can you kindly highlight a few? Why?
Okay, regarding DMC, it will be mainly because of the amount of workers that are working in the department. As we come to know, we studied and we come to observe that there's around 400 plus workers who are drawing the salaries. And we have observed that hardly 200 reaches the office and working. It's a grave concern, not only for the people of the members of the DUCCF, but the entire people under urban who is under municipality. So that I think it's our right that we should file an RTI and find out the truth, what is happening inside the department. So we want to see. So that is why we have taken the decision that we will file an RTI regarding this issue.
And urban, sir?
And urban is very interesting, as we all know. For the past few decades, DUCCF chairman laga body ase. Ito ami kan sob jani ase. Ami kan chairman ito kiman ase development aha laga to urban department ra aha laga to ami kan to na jane komti pai ne bishi pai bi na jane ito karone ami kan bi tate RTI lagai kene check koribo. Development to aya ase ne nai mohan Dimapur urban area itu nimita ami kan. Yes. Pardon? Yeah, very soon. This was the discussion done today itself. So maybe it may take around 3 to 4 working days, and we will submit the RTA soon.
The question is, with regards to the sanitation fees, residential sanitation fees.
Yes.
I believe a few days back,
Yes.
you mentioned you had a meeting.
Yes.
So what was the revised rate? What was the previous rate? From Kundura, this is my first book.
Sure.
Thank you. Last 2-3 days, big tea. DMC para amkan chairman aro kamra kan ke RSF fee revise kubo gaina amkan ge matishila to amkan tadi jaisele takan goshe RSF fees to RSF means residential sanitation tax taxe paila to hole bi SF koigena fees kudise takan to takan 100 rupees enhance kubo goshe to amikhan ge to takan itu agenda le kurse amkan truly more than 2 hours amkan discuss kurse de to discuss kurse kun manu bi mana nai to bishay ase ki ko ase takan tate bishay hen ten kuri gena ki kurse koloni manu bishi manu kan to mana nai to kata to itu bishay ase see last 4 or 5 years to 40 rupees per ekdam normal per amkan koloni sob itu RSF la to sob normal para cholai gena ase de holibi इतना तो आरो 60 रुपीस हो जैसे तखन रोज दिन आगे दे 60 रुपीस होता है दिशे और इनका हो गया ना मन दिन हो गया ना वो 100 होता वो कुछ तो हम खाने इतना ना माने हम खाने कौन भी इतना एक्सेप्ट करा नहीं ओली भी लास्ट दी हमें डायरेक्ट कोई दिबो तो DMC लास्ट CEO परा कंक्लूजन कथा कोई दे हम खाने सब मानु कोई से सब निजो भावना कोई से इतना तो मानु विषय है निजो घर दी जाएगा ना कौन बा मंथली 40 rupees भी दिबोले ना परा मानु विषय है बोले भी ताकन 60 हो जाए तो भी कोनो रकम आमी खान जमा करेंगे ना उठाएंगे ना ये तो ताकन के DMC खान के जमा करते तो जे 100 rupees हो जाए तो कौन दिबोले पारबो तो कौन बा मानु तो दिबोले पारबो बोला बोले भी विषय मानु दिबोले ना पारे विषय दिक्कत पाए है तो मानु खान इनका होई ना हम खान ट्रूली आगे जो गोवन से 2 hours से हम खान डिस्कस करूसले तो लास्ट DMC ला CEO बरा आमी खान तुमी खान के नोकोली भी आमी खान ऑर्डर दिबोले पारबो इतो कारणे आमी खान तो 100 rupees enhance करा আছে आमी खान तो কি আছে chairman একটা আছে GB একটা আছে কলোনি para आमी खान के एले करी ना पता আছে तो মই খান কলোনি মানু নিমিতে আহি কেনা তাতি খরা আছে आमी खान के নলি কিলে ইতো মিটিং মাতিছে তাই ইনগা তাই দিব বলে পয়লা করে অর্ডার দি দিবি না অর্ডার নিদি কেনা गए আছে আর আমি খান কি মিটিং কই না আমি খান লা ভাবনা তো কি আছে তাই সব শুনি লৈছে মানু কোন তুই মানা নাই লাস্ট দি কইছে আমি খান তুমি খান কি নকইলিবে আমি খান অর্ডার উলাবলি দেব ইতো তো আমি খান কি ইনস্টল করছি তো ডিমাপুর পাবলিক কি ইনস্টল করে আছে তো ডিমাপুর DMC আর তো আরবা লাগা পিছুটি থাকার সব কি ইনস্টল করে আছে ইতো তো নিম নয় তো আরে আমি খান তো ইতো তো ফ্রি সার্ভিস আছে আমি খান GB খান তো আর চেয়ারম্যান খান তো আমি খান কি ইমান লই কেনা ইমান दिन भर राखिना 2-3 hours डिस्कशन करबले दिगेना মই খান কি ইনস্টল করা তো ডিমাপুর মান কি ইনস্টল করা আছে এটো তো বেশি নিমবে আছে আমি খান আই অন বিহাফ অফ DFC এটো তো আমি খান বেশি মন বিয়া পাইছে কামরা খান বি তো বিয়া পাইছে আমি খান কি একটা লেদার ভাল হলিবি ছোট হলিবি দাম হলিবি কলোনি একটা করে আমি খান কি ইলেক্ট করি কিনা আছে তো আমি খান কি তাতি মাটি কেনা লাস্ট দিন গাতাই লাভ খুশি করা এটো তো আমি খান লাভ খুশি আছে तो केला आमी खान के माते से ताई तो आमी तो क्वेश्चन करे से ताके इनका तो नचलबा लागे ताई डिमापुर पब्लिक के इंस्टॉल करे से इन फ्यूचर तो इनका कथा तो नकोबा लागे कोइना आमी लगा साइड पारे तो कथा कोइ दिया से थैंक यू
सो इटु लगा रिकॉर्ड है डिमापुर म्युनिसिपल एरिया वार्ड 23 के कॉलोनी सब के DMC का सैनिटेशन जमा करे बोला है 10 फीट इटा तो सर कंप्लेंट विषय আছে कॉलोनी बड़ा के हफ्ताते 2 बार भी ना है और सब मानो ये कॉलोनी जगह सैनिटेशन फीस दिया से थ्रू द काउंसिल सो इटु लगा अपॉर्चुनिटी सर अपनी खान की कोई एकटा पॉइंट सेकंड पॉइंट इज सर इडिया पब्लिक खान बिशी बोला ऐसे होय मार्केटिंग इज नॉट अंडर DUCCF will be मार्केट सब DMC पर क्रिसमस स्टार कलेक्शन कलेक्ट करना बिशी लोग ऐसे मुझे तो एज अ कंसर्न सिटीजन DUCCF पर भी सब लगा अपॉर्चुनिटी की कोई
अच्छा सभी तो মই খান বি তো দেখি আছে ওইলো তো আমি উঠনি কোয়ানি সেনা নরমাল para itu sanitation লা গাড়ি খান বি নরমাল para আই থাকছিলে দে বলে আমি খান তো ভাবিছে নতুন কাউন্সিলর আহিলে আমি খান আরাম para ডিমাপুর বেশি ভাল হই গেলে যাব নাকি ভাবে আসলে RSF লা ফিস তুই কি দিয়াছে কন্টিনিউ দিয়ে আছে আমি লা ভাবনা তো কোন বি নিতে বলা होली भी इतु की हो से न जाने आमी खान भी इतु तो बुझना पाए इतु पहिला 2 बार 3 बार घरे आया था जगह जे तो एक तान होली 2 दा घरे आगिना कंप्लेंट विषय है থাকে तो इतु तो তাই খান ভিতৰটো ঠিকে আছে আমি খান ক'বলৈ আমি খান এইটোতো ছাৰপ্ৰাইজ হৈ আছে ভাল ডিমাপুৰত অলপ ভাল আহিব নে কি ভাবিছিলোঁ এনেবি এতিয়া বিয়া বেহ আছে আৰু ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য ৰেট চাবি মই খান এইটো কেনেকুৱা কৰি কিনা চেজ লাইক অফ দ্য এনেই আমি খান ডেইলি নিডছ টমেটো নহ'লেবি এইটো পটেটো খান টমেটোৰ এতিয়া ছিজন নহয় আজিকালি ছিজন আছে DMC rate di 80 rupees per kg. To unseasoned di kiman hoy jabo lesson ami kan asurit lage sei to. Ito para ami kan public khan gibi ko ase. Manu ami kan naga manu to age di gobole manu nai je. Manu ha pichete backbiting gobole manu bishi thake. Bole ami kan public khan bi ami kan lare tiki ase bahar di ulabo lage. Kotha koi kena ulabo lage. মানুহ পৰা লিডাৰ খান পৰা খুশি খুশি কৰিবলৈ নিদিব লাগে ৰেটটো কি আছে একটা তাই খান লয় এইটোতো আমি মাৰ্কেট দোকানদাৰ খান পৰা তাই খান খুশি কৰাও লাভ নহয় DMC লাৱা চাৰ্ট দি আজি লাৱা চাৰ্ট দিবি টমেটোটো 80 rupees per kg আছে এইটোতো বেছি হাই ৰেট আছে এইটো পৰা আমি খান পাব্লিক খান বি চব ঘৰতি যায় এইটোতো ডেইলি নিডছ আছে এইটো পৰা ৰেট খান হলিবি কি হলিবি বেছি হাই বোলে আমি খান বি পাব্লিক খান বি আমি খান চেয়ারম্যান গমরা খান লোক মিলি কেনে কি পাব্লিক অপরটি আমি খান লড়াই থাকলে মিলি কেনে আগে যাইলে আমি খান ডিমাপুর মানুষ খান কারণে বি ভাল হবো আমি খান পাব্লিক কারণে বি ভাল হবো কেনা আপনি আপনি লাতে আমি রিপ্লাই দিয়ে আছে থ্যাংক ইউ
স্যার ಇದು ದುಕಾನ್ದಾರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಮಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಲगा कलेक्शन 300 दुनिया मंगा लगा दिया ये DUCC पे अपने वाला ओपिनियन किया है कंपल्सरी ऐसे मुझे
just basically taxing on anything that they can find. The DMC seems to be taxing on anything and everything. Every other month we're seeing new receipts coming up. So what does DUCC have to say on that?
I think some members may want to say something on that. If there's anybody. Yeah. See, regarding tax, it's not only DUCC. The entire public is fed up. Okay? We don't need to mention it. We know what is going on with this tax issue. We are so fed up. Now, concerned department, DMC, with the new councillors, we wish them all the best for development purpose, for any kind of work for the public. But I think there's some way down the line, which some question has been put up regarding the Christmas star, and it's going on in social media. The rate is, I think, 300 rupees. So that star 300 rupees is too high. So that's why all the people in the social media are talking about it. So a respected department, DMC, with its councillors, I think they have to make the right decisions. Because DUCCF is an NGO, okay. We are waiting and hoping that DMC will do something good. DMC will bring, the councillors will bring development, the councillor will bring something new changes. But if they are working like this, the public's mandate, the public's confidence will go low. So that I think the municipality councillors should, I don't mean the entire councillors, but the councillors who are dealing with this Christmas star, they should try to change the rate of the star. Is too high.
So you had said about NLTP Act and the partial lifting. So yes, it was done during the G20 summit as well.
Yes.
By the Chief Minister. Now, and you're also divulged right now about that it is also again going to happen, the partial lifting of alcohol, the act. So, sir, can you just give us a little more information on this partial lifting that you were speaking about? The upcoming partial lifting.
Yes, this decision of lifting, a partial lifting for the NLTP Act, the decision was taken at the conference hall of Naga Council with all the stakeholders. It was not only DUCC that had made the decision. We understand the Department of Excise is doing their best. We have seen time and again, there are a lot of raids going on also. And it's continuing, the raid is going, again it's continuing, the selling is continuing. So how long the DUCCF will continue to do their duties to stop selling of alcohol. Where we know that consumption of alcohol and this consumption of alcohol, the act itself, is not applicable for the state of Nagaland. We see it, we have to study it very centrally. We understand we don't want to touch this subject because many of us we know, even for a cabinet or for any individuals, touching NLTP is like touching a cactus. Okay. Then we know who are going to come, who are going to voice up. We know it. Will it be Dimapur karne to INSI sabi na? Practical kinika Dimapur chule ase to NLTP issue to so public jani ase. Ami kan DUCCF pura itu concern matter to ami khan ke take up kuri bi kuri civil societies kan pura ami khan itu take up kuri ase to. So to karne ami khan laga itu act to Dimapur district karne to it's not possible. You see the practical view. It's already a 3-decade-old issue, and during the 3 decades back, that this issue was in the primary stage, in the genesis stage. Itu time to the problem to could tackle it, but now things has changed. I think we have to accept reality. Then rather than we live in a hypocritic way of living, because we can see a lot of hypocrisy going on with this NLTP Act issue. So that's why the answer to your question is that NLTP is something which is not working in Dimapur district. That is the voice of the DUCCF. It's not working.
So the government's response to this is?
They should study it properly, and if we have voiced out to lift it up, and they should take a bold decision. It's depend upon the government. We have given our views and ideas. We are not the government to say we will lift it up. It's upon the government now.
Coming back to taxation, yes, many have mentioned that many have been spoken in social media with regards to the councillors collecting taxes. DMC councillors collecting taxes. So my question is, there are also organizations, let's not name any, NGOs and organizations, though they are also collecting donations, which preferably can be turned as taxes, because forcible collection is always tax. That's one thing. Second thing, spoken day in and day out, factions, 26 factions collecting taxes. It is not a First, though, if you can kindly highlight on the NGOs and the civil society organizations collecting forcible donations.
Or in the guise of saving the business establishments from the factions, they're taking donations.
See, we all know DUCCF works as a colony council. We have our own frame. Yes, the question of tax is there for business matters. We have DCCI, then we have the Business Association of Nagaland, Dimapur district. We have CNCCI, the central. So these bodies are there for the business problems and tax problems. But when it comes to colony, it comes to tax means the colony council decides or makes any decision. That is a different issue. But regarding tax issue, like you have mentioned, every organization is having their own, laws and bylaws to look into it. Okay, so regarding undergone tax issue, too, we all know. We don't have to mention about it. So that's it. We do not deal with these issues much regarding this business tax. Okay.
Sir, I have two questions. It's National Highway 36 delegate one point
Yes.
अपने clearly कुछ लिखी सर company जो भी जफरन बुरे से नागामी इन्फादे कर और आपका दुनी पाए से सरकार बड़ा सब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देना पड़े से whereas आपका इतिया होने से सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बड़ा सरेंडर पड़े से और यार नागामी इन्फादे पर काम करूँगा से whereas पब्लिक का डिमांड दो पाए से और दंगन एरिया मिडलैंड एरिया का साइज पड़े सर नाला बुंदी की ना रखी ना जमा नहीं रखी दिया से কোনবা তো ঘৰতে বি গুছিব নাপাৰে ইনফেক্ট তাতে পানী জমা হৈ না mosquito breeding grounds একটা হৈ যাইছে so DUCC probably loud and clear message একটা লাগাবি ইফাতে কি কয়
Yeah, I think our brother Arun will answer to that question.
Itula mirror de, ami ulap koi diwo. Ami kan last time 21 councils, chairman itu urban ikla noy na rural area labi thakse. Any order mohan DC ki lok pai na that this ultimatum dishe. To ultimatum dia sab rokhi na ami kan checking jaisle takan kam to shuru kuri ase kora to. Only be itia question raise kora nishina trainage laga side train laga pani kan thaka laga to itu labi mohan ekdam urgent bra itia guru ko lagi kushe hoile be takan loyal station phale koila beshi biya ase itu jaga holo kore na ahi na zero delage pra start kore na jabo na koi na ase to ite rakte so far positive ase mohan bi checking ja ase mohan bi follow up kore ase itu ase.
My last question to the president.
Yeah.
এতিয়া MRP লাga একটা issue চলি আছে
Yes.
where Dimapur Naka student পৰা ইটো লাগাব পৰে বেছি ডাঙৰ voice raise কৰিছে কি decorative lights MRP নাথাকি না চলাটো ঠিক নাই মই ইটো চাইছো বুলি আমি কান implementing agency টো DMC red controller কান আছে DCCI কান আছে বলবি নাকা মানুহে ইনিকা decorative lights imported police are mostly from Chinese side so DUCCI probably কি কয়
See, we all of us are active in social media. Mon jane ase mon sai ase. MRP nathaka lado it has been happening for quite some time, and I think it's high time responsible organizations and DMC department also should sit down together and work this out. We understand that that will not be the subject of the issue being appropriate to touch, but it was untouched for quite some time. So that's why they have taken the responsibility to touch. So on that ground, the NSU has also done a good research on it. I am not saying that we support them. We support them on this issue, but I only suggest that they have taken up this matter because it was a concerned matter which was kept untouched for quite some time. So I believe this MRP issue, the DMC, the DCCI, and the business organizations should sit down together and fix the rates. It's high time.
It's a little out of the topic in the list, but since it's under Dimapur urban area, we are right now in the festive season. Many night carnivals, food bazaars are going to happen in colonies. And recently a report has said the Northeast with their cultural food, it's very unhygienic and very unsafe as well. Now will the DUCCF do something about this food that is being sold in these open night bazaars and night markets?
Yes, definitely. This is
Will there be a food safety measure taken, a robust measure maybe?
Yeah, this food safety measures regarding it, I am not very sure how our colony chairmen from that respective areas will look into it. But I'm definitely sure from the office of the DUCCF, we make sure that visitors coming from outside and having the time spent in all these carnivals, we'll inform all the chairmen that, food standards should be maintained. So that part from the DUCCF, we can play a role by informing all the chairmen to make sure that there is food safety for people who are coming from outside. So that, okay.
Last, I want to request to the state government of Nagaland na. Ami khan Dimapur karne ekta request bole mon ase. Grand in 8 ahatu ami khan DMC khan ke dibo lage to. Ami laga bhabna to DMC khan ke dile ami khan laga to sabji khan la rate bhi down hoy jabo neki government bara olop bhi grand in 8 agine saile. Aru especially ami khan Dimapur Dimapur भी Nagaland আছে দে সব way gateway of Nagaland ওলে भी रास्ता तो सभी मैं खान Dimapur फानी भी অলপ गवर्नमेंट के रिक्वेस्ट करा छे Dimapur खान भी আমি খান Dimapurian खानी भी অলপ মরম করলে বাল আপনি খান সব জানে আছে বাহার মানুষ খান আহা খান भी সব দেখে আছে Dimapur লা রাস্তা তো এক তবে লবলে মন নাই আৰু আমি খান Dimapur দি কনসার্ন দুইটা এমএলএ আছে তাই খান দুজনকে রিকোয়েস্ট করা আছে Dimapur কারণে খাড়া করতে কিনা Dimapur ভাল করবলে দি কিনা তাই খান আগে দি যা টাইম দি কিনা Dimapur কারণে কনসার্ন হই কিনা আইছে ইতু নিশনা আগে দিবি Dimapur কারণে পাবলিক তো কি লাগে রাস্তা লাগে লাইট লাগে দুইটা লাগে তো প্রায় আমি খান স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট কে রিকোয়েস্ট করা আছে Dimapur ফানি অলপ চাই দি কিনা আমি Dimapur কি বি না পাহৰি কিনা Dimapur টিভি অলপ ডেভেলপ কৰিলে ভাল আছে কৈ কিনা আমি অন বিহাফ অফ DUCCF পৰা ষ্টেট গভৰ্নমেন্ট কে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰিছে থ্যাংক ইউ
Yeah.
Very interesting topic. Do you feel that Dimapur has been neglected in terms of development for the past? There's just 10 years as compared to other developments in other districts or neighboring districts. That is my first question. Second question is our Dimapur MLA has, I think, DMC inauguration time he has requested the Chief Minister to build flyovers for Dimapur.
Yes.
So, do you also support that? If you support, we also want to say something on that.
Yeah, definitely we support. That was a request by our MLA, Sir Matashi. That's a very good idea that he has put forward to the government, an appeal. The answer to your question is that Dimapur has been failing regarding development. That is why we are planning to put an RTI to the urban department and try to find out what are the works that is going to be take place. The files, I think, which are submitted to the department, maybe for 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, whether they are taking up these matters or not, whether development is coming or not to our district. So that is why we want to put an RTI and find out, is Dimapur seriously neglected? We want to know. And as far as the chairman here is concerned, from all 23 wards, we know that there is no development. There is a chairman here from Notun Bosti colony. In his colony itself, see, there is a stretch of road, the blacktopping was done by the residents itself, collecting of funds from themselves and then constructing the blacktopping. So there are so many things, development done by the chairman and colony council itself for development wise. So we are not seeing that urban department is intervening and doing the needful by giving us developments. Yes. Okay. Mati, there are lots of land. The road belongs to the government. No, there are lots of land that can be developed. There are so many offices in the district of Dimapur. In fact, Dimapur is the fastest growing city of Nagaland. We know, but it has been neglected. Let us be sure. Every one of us knows that because of this festive season that is on the corner, it's only because of that there are some few developments that is occurring, road repairing and construction. Otherwise, we have kept unattended for quite some time. So we are trying to voice. Yes.
And the consequence of that is an increase in the number of thefts in homes, business establishment. Since this also affects the councils, urban councils.
So regarding into drugs law, every colony chairman GB ase. To Nijo colony drugs addict thakibi, ki thakibi. আমি খান নিজেও কলোনি তো ড্রাগ এডিক্ট খান কন্ট্রোল করবলে তো আহিবলে নিদি কিনা নিদিবলে কাৰণে আমি খান বি তো কোশিশ কৰি কিনা বন্ধ কৰাইছে তো একটা chairman পৰা সব colony চাবলৈ নাপাৰে এইটো তো নিজৰ colony কোন chairman আছে তাৰ পৰা নিজৰ colony তো তাই কন্ট্ৰোল কৰি কিনা এইটো ড্ৰাগ এডিকশন বন্ধ কৰিবলৈ কোশিশ কৰা আছে নেকি কই না আপুনি লাভ কোৱেশ্চন তো ৰিপ্লাই দিয়ে আছে
You are the apex body for this council chairman. So, आपने कभी इधर strict action कितना लो that इधर implement करे ऐसे council chairman काम रहा है drug menace society में.
See, earlier on we had a discussion regarding this issue. Drugs, we know war on drugs has the department, the police department is also trying to level this. That is for people who are selling of drugs, drug lords, they are selling drugs. Those things they are tackling it. But the users, abusers, main part. DUCC also had a meeting regarding this issue. We're going to discuss with many NGOs or maybe orphanages, and we're going to see, we're going to seek help and work together inclusively because drugs is a very wide problem. If drugs continues to multiply, there's going to be theft, there's going to be a lot of issues, illegal activities. So that's why DUCC itself cannot able to manage that. It has to be an inclusive of all the churches or either rehabilitation centers, other NGOs working together. So on this issue for DUCC, like our chairman has said, we colony council are all aware of it, but this has to be worked inclusively with the other bodies together. Yeah.
Nare amigal operation kode ekta supplement koribo. Etia drugs laga sabe. Ke karone amigan NLTP ek Dimapur town laga de to hadai dibe. Eto lift kori dibe. Kale Dimapur district karone ami demand korise. Ke karone ase. Boila drugs to tam komti thakise. Mudukani bishi thakise tam to. तो कुम्दी दाम बरा खाए के ना जब ड्रग्स का खा मानु खान तो हजार लगा होले भी दाखा जब गिन्नी गुना खाबोले तो हो जाए अमेरिकन दिमापुर ने ना हो जाए ऐसे अमेरिकन कोई बात तो chairman का कोऑर्डिनेशन ना अमेरिकन निजे कोल्ड जो अमेरिकन कंट्रोल करे से अमेरिकन सिविल सोसाइटी तो अमेरिकन पब्लिक करने कोई ऐसे यदि सिविल सोसाइटी का लगा अमेरिकन लगा बेनिफिट देखो नहीं अमेरिकन तो बेड बांधी के ना कपूर पर बेड बांधी के ना अमेरिकन पब्लिक करने काम करे ऐसे ऐसे regarding the NLTP Act अमेरिकन ऑपरेशन में मत फलबरा कोई से अमेरिकन लगा फेस्टिवल सीजन पुंची से क्रिसमस पुंची से जाएगा ना लाउरी जानते जाएगा ना सभी तो किमान मुदो दुकान किमान नूतन खुली ना से बुरा नगा करने खुली ना से क्रिसमस पुंची से तो নতুন ওয়াইন শপ তো কিমান খুলি না আছে এটা চাইনা সাইজ কইলে 20-30 উপরে খুলিছে আরে তো কি আছে তারে একটা বি অরিজিনাল নাই সব আলটারনেটিভ তো মিক্স লাগা দোকানে আছে এতো কারণে আমি খান ডিইউসি এতো মুভ করা দলে তো আমি খান তো পাবলিক কারণে করে আছে যদি এতো এনএলটিপি এক ডিমাপুর ডিস্ট্রিক্ট কারণে এতো লিফট করে দিছে বলিবি তাতে লাইসেন্স কি করিব কি সিস্টেম করিব এতো আমি কান লাগা হাত নাই এতো গভর্নমেন্ট লাগা পড়ে আছে এতো কারণে আমি কান ডিমান্ড করা তো ডিমাপুর ডিস্ট্রিক্ট লাগা তো এনএলটিপি একদম হাদাই দিবি ডিমাপুর গভর্নমেন্ট বড় কি সিস্টেম বড় চলাবো এতো তো চলাইলে ভালো যাব না আমি কান তাতে আমি কান স্ট্যান্ড করে আছে আমি কান সবে এটা কলোনি হলিবি আমি কান চেক করে লিবি আরবান এরিয়া আছে আমি কান চাইনা আছে রেস্টুরেন্ট আমার আছে সব খোলা আছে ওপেন আছে সে কহিমা ইজ অলসো ওপেন আমি কান সব চাইনা আছে এটা 35-6 years এটা এনএলটিপি অ্যাক্ট এটা কি হয়েছে আমি কান তো এতো ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করি এটা তো এনএলটিপি অ্যাক্ট পরে কি করেছে এটা আমি কান এতো গভর্নমেন্ট পৰা জানিব লাগে সদায় সিভিল সোসাইটি কান বয়সাত কৰিবলৈ ৰখি নাথাকিব লাগে কিটো কৰিবলৈ আছে গভৰ্নমেন্ট বি ভাবি কান কাৰণে কৰিব লাগে সদায় সিভিল সোসাইটি বয়সাত কৰা নাই এতো পাৰ্ট তো সিভিল সোসাইটি বয়সাত কৰা নাই এতো এনে ৰাখিবে চেষ্টা ৰাখিবে এফালে তো সিভিল সোসাইটি এতো কৰা নাই একো বয়সাত নাই চেষ্টা ৰাখিবে এতো কথা নহয় গভৰ্নমেন্ট আছে পাব্লিক কাৰণে থাকি আছে কিটো ভাল আছে এতো কৰি দিলে ভাল নহলে তো এটা নাগালেণ্ডে চাবে একটা রাস্তা শুধু বনাবো এইটো বি ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা কণ্ট্ৰেক্ট ব্লেম কৰিব কণ্ট্ৰেক্ট পৰা গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে ব্লেম কৰিব কামটো একটা বি সাকসেস নহয় আৰু পাব্লিক পৰা ভইচ আউট কৰিলে পাব্লিক পৰা এজিটেশ্যন কৰিব ক'লেহে তাতে ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰে এতিয়া আমি নাগালেণ্ডে চাবি হৰ্ণবিল পঞ্চিবলৈ আছে লিপষ্টিক মাৰি আছে চব কিমান মইনা চলিব আমি ৰাস্তা কিমান মইনা চলিব সে ডিমাপুৰ চিটি এতিয়া ডেভেলপমেণ্ট আৰ্বান লগাতে আমি কৈ আহিছে ইয়াতে স্পেচিয়েলি ইয়াতে চিটি ডাবৰটো কোৰ্ট জাংচন কোৰ্ট চাৰালি জাংচন এতিয়া কি লগা চিচুৱেশ্যন এইটো ৰাস্তাটোত এতিয়া গাড়ী পৰা বেৰালিবি এতিয়া নম্বৰ 1 বেৰাব লাগে নম্বৰ 1 পৰা গাড়ী তোলাব লাগে এনেকা তাক আছে তো এইটো বি টেণ্ডাৰটো মাৰিছে কৈছে এইটোখন তাক বি এতিয়া বি কামটো দেখাই নাই সেইটো কাৰণে আজি আমি DOC ইয়াতে বহাটো এইটো বি একটা সিভিল সোসাইটি আমি পাব্লিক কাৰণে এইটো ভইচ আউট কৰি আছে আমি আজি কি এজেণ্ডা আনিছে কি মিডিয়া লগতে কি আমি আনিছে এইটো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা এইটো শুনি দিলে ভাল আছে থেংক ইউ